Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, Executive Editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with Dave's Faves. And this is like a Japanese import little set here, which you can probably find still. And it's just wonderful. It's Rudolf Serkin's Sony recordings of Mozart piano concertos, at least the stereo ones. I think these are all stereo ones, but they're lovely. And the really cool thing about it is that it's 3 discs, and you get, let's see, a whole bunch of piano concertos. Let's see which ones you get here. You get number 10 with his son. That's the 2 piano concertos. And you get number 12 and number 14, number 17, which I particularly love. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful, wonderful piece that is. Isn't the opening theme marvelous? Dum ba da dum bum ba, ya da dum ba da dum bum ba dum. Then the woodwinds go woo doo 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 doo. Oh God, it's wonderful. Number 19, which is delicious, and you get a couple concert rondos too. Number 20 and number 27. So that's a lovely selection of Mozart piano concertos from early to late. And Serkin, of course, was a brilliant Mozartian, and these performances have been admired forever. And they're vastly superior to his Deutsche Grammophon remakes, which he made when he was rather elderly and sort of over the hill with Claudio Abbado, who was like a lousy Mozart conductor anyway. And so we really are in great shape with these. But the really cool thing about it isn't just that Serkin is in excellent form for the most part, but that you get different orchestras and conductors. And the orchestras and conductors are you ready? Let's see. For the first couple, that is numbers 10 and 12, you have the Marlborough Festival Orchestra under Alexander Schneider, Sasha Schneider, as he was known to his friends. And then for the next 3, let me see here, you have the Columbia Symphony Orchestra under Alexander Schneider, who's a wonderful conductor and a wonderful Mozartian too. So that's for, let's see, which one's here? Well, it doesn't matter which one's there, does it? And then for the next 2, it's the Columbia Symphony Orchestra under George Szell. So you get a lovely opportunity to compare 2 different accompaniments with the Columbia Symphony under 2 very different conductors, but they're quite marvelous. And then finally, for number 27, Kerschel 595, it's the Philadelphia Orchestra with Eugene Ormandy. So all of that gives you just a wonderful selection of great artists hovering around this great pianist in these marvelous Mozart piano concertos. I mean, is there anything else you need to know? I really don't think so. All I can tell you is, this stuff, the Serkin stuff, it's been boxed up. So there's like the big Serkin box, and then there's his concerto boxes, and there's boxes of boxes, and reissues of boxes, and budget boxes, and little boxes, and, Sony budgie boxes. There's lots of boxes. There's lots of ways to get this music. But I wanted to mention these performances so that you would just have a sense of what is on offer in Rudolf Serkin's marvelous Mozart. Because I think hearing him with all of these different orchestras and accompanists and musicians is just, it's like a who's who of great Mozartians in the middle decades of the 20th century with one of the great pianists of that era. It's a fave. It's just one of my faves. How could it not be? It's delightful. So that's the deal. If you can find these in this little 3-disc box at a reasonable price, I would recommend it very strongly because it's just so convenient and it's so focused on what there is here. But you can get it, like I said, in other ways too. And so however you decide to do it, it's entirely up to you. Keep on listening, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care.